What's the meaning of life? Is it in the Bible? Is it about thriving or survival? Should I eat idle or hunt with a rifle? Is life a cycle or a spiral? Should I believe in Metatron or Archangel Michael? Shiva the backside leader of Jesus and his disciples. Is deciphering the meaning even vital? Is there an afterlife or is there final? Is it about charity in the face of calamity? Is my purpose to find a wife and start a family?
Content over everything. Yeah, you got to read the letter again.
Now, Rod,
You did well.
Rod,
Even though I'm
I want to
heckling
hear
you.
what you have to say about grooming gangs.
We went over this last week.
Yeah. I want to hear. I've seen your videos since. You haven't changed your tone, so I want to see what you have to say about grooming gangs.
I'm going to say something. I have certain aspects here that I'm trying to tackle. One is grooming. I will not flex on that. I know for 10 years exactly what's going on, and no matter what you say, I will not change my mind.
You don't have to.
When it comes to Islam, I could change my mind. Number two, if you can provide me proof, I will flex. Yeah, but when it comes to freedom of speech, I won't flex either. So when it comes to grooming, there is a problem within the Muslim community. There's a problem within the Muslim community, and I need to sort it out. I'm sick and tired of talking about it.
Where is your evidence? Where is your evidence, right?
There is 256 convictions, up to 2016.
What study is this? What study is this?
Type 1 year statistics is for street grooming for girls that are vulnerable. Yeah, for girls that are vulnerable.
Wrong.
Type 2 is for pedophilia. Or is it the other way around?
No,
You're saying that
So
was a made up thing.
No.
So are we all lying?
I'm going to read to you. I'm going to
Are
read
we
to you.
all
I'm going to
lying,
read to you.
Are
I
we
am
all
going
lying?
to shut up. I'm going to say to you. I'm going to say to you the definitions coming from your own studies, the CEOP study. Type 1, right? A process of grooming girls, right, or getting girls under coercion, under grooming, under rewards, under blackmail, and under threat. Yeah. Type 2 are specified for people solely who use type 1 methods but are only attracted to young people.
No, you got it wrong.
So please do not, don't even try it. Don't even try it. This is the thing, there's no difference.
So why are you making it point?
Exactly.
Why are you making it wrong?
The CEOP, can you wait? The CEOP have made their own definition. But Raj has taken it upon himself to supposedly change
Original Indian.
description.
I'm an
So
Indian, I'm ashamed of you.
Can you tell me why has the CEOP made a definition which is not a difference, it's an addition to type 1? Because they need to separate pedophiles from circumstantial abusers.
All abuse.
So I will ask you again, how do pedophiles get to children without any type 1 methods?
All abuse here is categorized under sexual abuse, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you have different categories.
You have different categories.
Type it's still abuse
It's not a
of
category.
youngsters. But
This is where you're getting the problem. This is where you're getting the problem.
But why are you going into all this
Don't lie.
kind of silliness?
Because you're lying, bro.
Why are you going into all this silliness?
Because you're lying.
The main thing is here, 85%
We're going to clear up the
of
definitions.
convictions
We're going to
for
clear
type
up the
1 are
definitions.
Muslims. What do you want me to say about that?
I don't get
what he wants to do.
It's like a dictionary definition difference. That's
We're just going for a definition of a dictionary.
No. I'm trying to establish the fact that you don't understand the definition.
I've
just proved to you.
All I know here, and type 1 here, the Muslim community
is what you get when
is
you get a
convicted
liar.
85% of the time.
liar court.
85% of the time.
85%.
So stop it. I don't want to talk about it
Where's
anymore.
the 85% from?
Because the thing is here, your particular arguments here, your particular arguments are just
Where does the 85?
The
Where's
thing
the
is here,
85%?
you need to accept there's a
Look at the
problem.
names that are
Are
getting
we all
convicted,
lying?
mate.
Are we all lying?
That's where the evidence
This is what happens.
Are
when
we
you
all
catch
lying?
charges.
that are getting convicted.
This is what happens when
Are
you
we
catch
all
charges.
lying?
You still have to demonstrate that
There
they
you
are
go.
Muslims.
Gary,
and that's
exactly.
the reason
Gary,
why
I'm going to
they're
get to
doing
that. I'm
it,
going to
and
get
that's
to
not
that.
been demonstrated, is what I'm saying.
Exactly, Gary. I want to get to this point. I want to get to this point because Raj has been caught
But
lying.
if they are Muslims,
Don't
it
lie.
doesn't mean
Caught
that
lying.
that's the reason.
85%. Where does that number 85% come
That
from?
number here is obviously for the Quillian, but there was also a government one from 2013, which was 72%.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's a government statistic. So By then until
Which
now,
government? What's the name
it
of the
was a
study?
C- what was
What's the
that?
name of the
What
study?
The Child Protection Services.
CEOP,
Yeah.
Child
And it was
Exploitation
70%.
Online Protection.
And it was 72%.
I know the numbers.
2013.
I know the
And what are
numbers.
they?
So
In
please
2013,
What?
it
Are
was
they
72%.
say that again.
In 2013, it was 72%.
Can you explain
now,
that 72%?
Now it's up to 84%.
Can you explain that
Give me a
72%?
break. Ask him, is it at 5% as a percentage of the Muslims in this country?
There is
Ask
only
him that.
4% Muslims.
Exactly.
There's only 4% Muslims.
So it should be 4% now.
Yeah.
Should be 4% now.
It should 4%, but it's an 84% conviction
84,
rate.
yeah. And you shake your head. You don't change the facts.
Which CEOP study? How many convictions in the
I'm
CEOP
going to say
study?
something again. Just deal with your community. I'm sick and tired of talking about this, yeah?
And that's
Because
what
the
I
thing
wanna
is,
do
yeah,
anyway.
all you keep doing is burying your head in the sand and saying there's no
Raj,
problem.
Raj.
Is everyone
What
lying?
study?
Are we
What
all lying?
study?
Are we
Bro,
all lying?
is it
What
Are we
study?
all lying?
Is
What
it 5%?
study?
Is it
100.
5%? Is it 5%?
What
Hammered?
It's what 5%?
And the percentage of the grooming that's happening, is it 5%?
5%?
That's all
Is it 5%?
It's not even 5%.
Yeah, what is it then?
It's 0.4.
It's not a human.
It's so much lower than that.
No,
It's so
according
much
to the
lower than
conviction.
that. How many
you're a human
convictions
being
from
as
the
well.
CEOP study? How many convictions? How many convictions? Yeah, exactly. Give me 2 seconds. How many
From
convictions?
2016, from my understanding, there's been 256 convictions, yeah? And out of those, 32 were from an Asian background. Out of the ones from an Asian background, around 222 were from a Muslim background. And 39 were named Muhammad.
Is where he's
From a
lying.
population, I'm not
where he's
lying. No. So,
Numbers. Wait. I'll give you the numbers. I'll give you the numbers. Big boy, I'll give you the numbers. 1,217
you're
convictions.
including type 2. So you're trying to skew
No,
the
this is
figures.
actually type 1.
Yes, you are.
This is type
Yes,
1.
you are.
This
Yes,
is
you
type
are.
1.
I know you are.
Type
You're
1.
trying to skew the figures. You can't pull that over me. You just need to deal with it, yeah? Stop
Let me
talking about it and
explain,
just deal
let
with
me
it.
explain how Quilliam
Deal
found
with it.
their facts. Quilliam went to the internet to find
No.
articles.
What about the
articles that had grooming gangs?
You don't tell us
Right?
to go quiet,
Not
yeah?
pedophile
We
gangs,
wanna talk
not
good
pedophile
stuff.
rings, grooming
I
gangs.
don't care.
Now,
I don't
the
care.
media
don't care.
only want to paint Asian gangs as grooming gangs. If
I'm
you type
Asian
in
and I'm
grooming
Sikh,
gangs,
we're not involved
if
in
you
this
type
stuff.
in grooming Grooming, guys.
know that Quilliam did that.
Wait.
They went to court
I read.
records.
I read.
Oh, you read.
Sorry,
Where?
sorry.
You know what, yeah? Hold on. Let me ask you a question then.
Why are you yelling?
The crime.
Why are you
hold on,
yelling?
because
Why are you
everyone's
yelling?
talking.
Why are you yelling?
The-
Why are you yelling?
All right, what about? Well, let's go back.
Calm down.
Hold
Calm
on.
down.
Well, let's go.
Tell your guys.
Hold on.
Tell your guys.
So
calm
let's
down.
go back to the court figures that we can. Do you agree though?
You're making it up yourself.
But do you agree with the court protection figures?
Yeah.
Do you agree with the chance?
No, I want to get this straight. I want to get this
I wanna ask you a question
straight. I want to get this straight. When we're talking about the Quilliam study and we're talking about this 85 that Rod loves to throw around.
Do me a favour.
No, it's just a fact.
See,
And
there
they're
we
not
go.
even pulling
There we
out
go.
big.
You don't want me to talk. You don't want me to talk. You don't want the truth. You don't want the truth. You don't want the truth.
Guys that are raping women
85%.
in their rooms
You
and their
cannot
fathers
go.
are coming down and they can't even walk in there. And
No.
then you wonder about the conviction rates
No.
not being so low. They don't even allow them to go in there to pull them out, mate. So do yourself a favour. All you're doing is blah, 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 blah.
Apparently
That's
you
it.
apparently
That's
you
it.
want
That's
apparently you want me to only blame Muslim rapists and
No,
not white
mate.
rapists.
No.
Apparently white rapists
Mate,
get
I
some
hate
kind of
all
privilege,
rapists.
some kind
I
of
hate
forward
all
thing.
rapists.
Anyway,
I hate
continuing
all
on.
rapists.
Quilliam went to find
All
articles.
nonsense.
You're making this up.
No,
making
no
this
valid
up.
study, no valid study
No.
would
Alright,
ever
this out of
would
your
ever
head.
go, no valid articles would ever go.
Jack
and-
O'Nori.
No,
Story
tell me
time.
a story time.
Yeah.
Do you see
Tell
what
me a-
happens? Do you see what happens?
Well, you were just
See
doing
what
that to
happens.
Steve.
Freedom of speech.
You were just doing
Free
that to
Tommy
Steve,
Robinson.
yeah.
This is what happens.
Big up Tommy Robinson.
When you want to
Don't
talk,
worry, when
when
they
you want
come
to
for your
talk,
speech, when they
Raj,
come for your speech,
the
then you
main
remember
competitor,
his
the
name,
main
mate.
champion
Then you
of
remember
freedom
his
of speech,
name.
free
When
Tommy
they come for your
Robinson.
speech,
Won't let me
when
speak.
they come for your
Let him
speech,
speak,
then
let him
you
speak.
remember
Let me
his
speak.
name, mate.
I'm trying to highlight the fact that British population in particular, when it comes to
The
paedophilia,
majority
have white
Christian country,
paedophile
yes.
problems.
Yes, hence
But
it
as
being
soon
the
as you want to
majority.
bring that up, what do they
Hence them
do?
being the
They
majority.
shout you down.
This is the
Why?
Hence them being the majority.
Why? So I'll
Hence
go
them
on.
being the
I'll carry
majority.
on with the study.
You're comparing chalk with
They
cheese.
found. They found.
Because in the majority
200
Christian country, there's going to be a majority Christian paedophile. Newsflash, that is what statistics works on.
Not really.
Yeah, it
doesn't matter.
You're a majority.
Not really.
Majority of
Not
that
really.
country is
Not
that.
really.
Guess what?
There's
Yes, that's
tribal
where you're going
villages.
to find
There's
it.
tribal
done,
villages.
sir.
But
Well done,
unfortunately,
sir.
Unfortunately for you, I'm so
unfortunately,
sorry.
those
I'm
guys
so
don't
sorry.
invite their
I'm so
uncles,
sorry.
their-
I'm so
their
sorry.
brothers,
I'm
their
so
friends.
sorry. I'm so
The
sorry. I'm
average
so
paedophile
sorry.
don't do that,
Your
mate.
point
They
is
do
as
it
valid as your
lone wolf.
teeth.
Well
I'm
done,
so
sir.
sorry.
Lone wolves that only do it as lone wolf. Only you guys believe in sharing the
brothers and
haram meat
cousins.
about, bro. So do yourself
It's like
a favour.
unbelievable,
Blah,
man.
blah, blah, blah,
This
blah,
case
blah,
is
blah,
about
blah.
four brothers here and an uncle.
All it is.
All in one case.
Yeah, don't worry, Dad. Come join
No,
in,
no,
mate.
no, no,
Come
this is the
join
thing.
in.
This
It's
is the
13
thing.
euros. That's
They can't talk
disgusting.
numbers because they know their numbers are false.
don't
So
have
now they
switch
have
up.
to bring the most extreme
I-
examples. Extreme
I
examples.
cannot-
Let's wait.
No, there's a-
Jimmy Savile, we're talking about fucked up cases. Jimmy Savile abused the youngest victim, 2 years old,
Yeah.
in an NHS ward.
Yeah.
In an NHS
And
ward.
we're not bigging him
What's
up.
your what?
Are we
No,
bigging
where
him up
were
or
you?
defending him?
We're not
Are we
defending
bigging
him,
him?
though.
Are we
Yeah,
defending
we're not
him?
defending
Are we
him.
defending
Down
him?
with Jimmy
Are we
Savile. You're
defending
defending
him?
him.
You are. You are. Now
You're
tell me
defending
you're
those
not.
guys.
Tell me
yeah.
you're not. You are defending. Oh no, don't slander our Muslim brothers. Don't slander our Muslim brothers. You're the one that's coming out with these
Where's Steve?
statistics
Where's
and
Steve?
all
Where's
that
Steve?
crap.
Where's Steve?
Where's
Steve's gone. Where's Steve? Steve's gone. Steve's gone. Exactly, Steve's gone. When you come to these people with numbers, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. 1,217 people were convicted of these crimes. 11 of them were Bangladeshi. 45 of them were Pakistani. Right? That's 56. What's the Muslim population in the UK? 2.5
Where did
million.
you get these figures from?
2.5. The
Where did you get
CEOP
these
study.
figures
The
from?
What, are we
CEOP.
are we counting the women? Are we counting the women in there?
Showed
Can't
in
even-
2000
can't even
women
get
there
right.
too.
Are we
Can you
counting
wait
the
your
women
turn?
in there?
Can you wait your turn? Can you wait your turn?
Showed in
I'll allow you.
2017,
I will give you.
72%.
Are we counting the women and
Even
children?
if it's disproportionate.
Ask them if they got any figures. Let's have intellectual
No,
discussion.
no.
My point is, even if you have,
This is a Gary. Exactly.
it still makes no sense to
Raj.
target Muslims.
Exactly. Raj.
No sense.
Raj.
There's no policing that can take place that is helpful, even if we know the disproportionate
No,
figures.
Gary.
None.
Gary.
Unless you've got one. Say
Gary.
what it is. Say what that policing is. There is
The
no.
councillors are Muslim
Gary,
that are
just to
involved
further
in
add
this.
on to your point,
And
just
as
to
much
further
as
add
it
on
is
to your
as
point.
the
Yeah, no,
House
I-
of
just
Parliament
to
that are
further
doing
add
it
on to
now,
your point as
they're
well.
doing it as
You don't even
well.
have a criteria.
Bro,
don't even have a criteria.
Eventually we'll get
They still got no
eventually
position
you
to stand
do
on.
one battle first. One battle first. We've got to do one battle first, bro. Don't take.
He doesn't want to know.
It don't make sense.
Why would you
going
do
for the whole nation?
He doesn't even know toothpaste, man. He doesn't want to know.
He's saying one at a time, yeah? He's saying one at a time. We deal with the issues one at a time. So I'm saying, if you're dealing with something as serious as sexual assault and rape, yeah, why would you start at the smallest demographic of people?
Because that's the easiest one to win, no?
No, it ain't. Fight a battle. Listen, don't be a coward. Don't be a coward.
I come from a nation that has won loads of wars. And you know what? That's exactly how you do. You go for the smallest team first, you take that down, then you go for the one. And then what?
And listen here.
Get rid of all Muslims.
Look what happened.
Why would you get rid of the
I don't want to get rid of my son's a Muslim.
One second.
I don't want to get rid of no Muslim. So let's not take it
Hassan,
down.
do me a favour. Check this now, yeah, fam, yeah? Imagine, yeah, we did a gauntlet of people for you to fight, yeah? And we put Uncle here, yeah, first, yeah? So you fought him, then you fought the next strongest, then you fought the next strongest. How far up the ladder would you get when your energy would run out?
My brother?
Hey, you let the brother like him.
My brother.
How far? Alright, so that makes no logical sense what you're saying. To start at the smallest
you know
thing.
what? By that time, you were the one hearts and mind. By that time, you're the one hearts and mind. And then you would have your army behind you when you're going up.
Do you know what? Do you know how you're going to win hearts?
That's how we won.
Do you know how you would win hearts?
No.
Let me ask you a question.
Mate, I come from an empire
That's not how
back
you
big.
won. That's
I
not how you won.
come from
You
people
won-
that have got an
you
empire
won by
behind them,
ascending
bro.
on
So
people
don't tell
and
me how
carrying
we
them
win.
up the
solving
Right, for a man
You
that ain't
clearly
got an
don't know
empire,
your
yeah?
history.
For a man that
You
ain't got
clearly
an
don't know
empire,
your history.
don't tell me
I'm
how
so
an empire is
sorry.
raised.
I'm so sorry. Whichever is ascending on people.
Don't tell me
and
how
carrying
we
them up the
win.
solving
Right, for a man
You
that ain't
clearly
got an
don't know
empire,
your
yeah?
history.
For a man that
You
ain't got
clearly
an
don't know your
empire,
history.
don't tell me
I'm
how
so
an empire
sorry.
is
I'm
raised.
so sorry. Whichever is
Don't tell me how
carrying
we
them up
win.
the
Right, for a man that ain't
clearly
got
don't know your history.
For a man that
You
ain't got
clearly
an
don't know your
empire,
history.
don't tell me
I'm
how
so
an empire
sorry.
is raised. Don't tell me how
Carrying
we
them up
win.
the
Right, for a man that ain't
clearly
got an
don't know
empire,
your
yeah?
history.
For a man that
You
ain't got
clearly
an
don't.
empire.
want to ask him. I want to ask him.
Me, man.
Once and for all. Once
You
and for
never
all.
rule with me.
We ran you.
What is your
you didn't.
criteria
Come on,
for a
let's
Muslim?
I'm from North Africa, my friend. You never rule
In
with me.
terms of what though?
What's,
No, you didn't.
what's your
No, you
criteria
didn't.
for a Muslim?
Why do I need to answer that question?
Because you're the one saying that Muslims
No,
have
no,
a
no,
problem.
no, no, no.
So I want to know. I want to know how you have
I don't
the
need
power.
to give you criteria for what
there
Muslim
we
is,
go.
'cause that's
There
not
we
an
go.
argument.
And
There
how
we
does
go.
their religious beliefs
That's not
affect their
an
sexual
argument.
preference?
That's the thing.
That's not an argument.
That's what I want to know.
That's
about.
your argument. That is your argument.
Let me say something.
They find camaraderie, Jay.
I'm going to say
Jedi,
something.
I don't
Is that religious? Is
They
that
find camaraderie amongst themselves. When you find the average paedophile, they're normally in a room. And I don't
the
know
average
100%.
paedophile was a
He's
white
like-
man,
Yeah.
a white
Yeah.
blown
Yeah.
attacker.
Yeah.
That's the average
These
paedophile.
guys are
But
not.
you're not interested
They're
in the
guys
average
that-
paedophile.
No.
You're going for the
Because
school
they're getting them all
demographic.
right.
No,
They're
they're
getting
not.
them.
No, they're
Yes,
not.
they are. Yes, they are.
Bullshit
Yes,
are
they are.
they?
Yes, they
Bullshit
are.
are
Yes,
they?
they
So
are.
you're saying, in your
Yes, they
belief,
are.
that the paedophiles are getting justice? Yeah, white
Hell no.
English
Hell
paedophiles
no,
are
they're
getting
not.
fair,
What?
equal amount
No.
of justice.
What? Are they getting
Yeah.
what? The justice that I would like to see, mate. I'd like to see them chemically castrated with on a
Regardless-
minimum.
Ah, cool, no,
on
but
a minimum.
I'm not-
You convicted, mate. That's it.
I'm not
Get the
disagreeing with
injection.
that. Regardless, that's not what's happening, yeah? So you can't say
We
that
do.
they are
I just wanna
equally,
say- I just wanna
that
say,
they are
as bad
equally
as-
But they're not
I just
equally
wanna say-
cased as well.
No, no, I
What?
just-
Jed, look, there's not just one case. A father's found out where his daughter is. Now, hear this out. A father's found out that his daughter's getting raped there.
Yeah, yeah.
Amongst her. There's 5 men there
Yeah, yeah.
with a woman sprawled naked, the 13-year-old. Her father was going to go in there. You know what the police said to him? You go in there, we're going to arrest you.
That's disgusting.
Mate,
Let me
hold on.
listen.
But
Let me
brother,
say
say it.
one second.
Yo.
That is disgusting.
Can I-
Have you heard of the Hampstead child sexual
I know the
abuse case?
Hungerford-
Okay,
the
so
Hungerford
what I want to
cases,
know
there
is
was that
what
as
I want to
well.
know is what have you done to support the mum and the family in terms of anything to do?
Bruv,
Have you been vocal on camera
Damn right-
about it?
Damn right we are.
Have you been
Mate,
vocal?
Mate, damn right we are. When I go down to Tommy's protests, and I know a lot of people going, yeah,
No,
he's
I'm
a
not
racist,
talking.
blah, blah, blah,
No,
blah, blah,
leave
blah.
Tommy. Leave
Yeah.
Tommy out of it.
But
Leave
that's
Tommy
what
out
we're
of it. I'm
going
not talking about
is that's
Tommy.
where he
I'm
comes
talking
out
about
with.
the
That's where he comes out with.
Hampstead ritual
Then you-
abuse case.
yeah.
Yeah. What have you done
Big bro,
about that?
well, again, let me just reiterate, Jedi.
These
We
are
go-
white children claiming to be abused by white people. Yeah.
Again, we win the smallest army.
Hold on a
and
second,
then
hold on
we
a second.
win.
Wait. Let me say something.
You want a sincere answer?
Gary,
I'll
say
give you a
something
sincere
here.
answer. You want to lie to you
Yeah,
and say,
but
yeah,
Hassan,
I've done this
Hassan,
and I've
brother,
done
listen to me,
that.
listen to me.
The truth is, before Tommy Robinson,
What
yeah,
is the
got the
solution is
balls
what we want to
to
talk about.
come out and be famed by all these people. Before Ali Dawa made Tommy
They
Robinson
were
famous,
fine
what
with
was
white
you doing
people.
about sexual abuse?
No, don't even
What
give
was
them
you
the chance.
doing? Yeah.
Don't even give them the chance. Sorry,
I'll
Jedi.
give
Don't
you-
even give them the chance.
Listen, I'm going to say
What's
this
this got
to
to
my
do with
detriment.
anything?
I had a kebab shop, and you know what? Every time my workers used to come there and be working and they show a little bit of fucking attention to the younger one, I'll tell you what I used to be doing. I used to go look up to go, brother, if you want to keep your job, you want to stop that.
So
kind of
basically
behaviour."
you did
So
nothing.
I did my bit.
Basically
When I
you did
saw,
nothing.
Yeah, but Jedi, attacking him is no good. It's
You
not
did
helping.
nothing.
It's not moving
No,
on.
no, it
It's
is.
not moving the
No, because it
conversation.
shows what it does. It shows the mentality.
he's
One
only
second.
one
Don't
guy.
say that,
One
Jed.
second. Exactly. What it does is show the men. It's my mate. I like Hassan.
I like you as well, Jed.
But I don't.
But we
chat
should
shit.
be talking solutions.
But there's no solutions. The only
There are
solution.
solutions.
The only solution you're gonna do is treat all sexual abuse fairly.
Correct.
Yeah. Treat all sexual abuse
Jedi,
like it is an
tell
issue.
me
One
we're
second.
not doing
The
it
cherry
now,
picking
brother.
of Muslims. What
Tell
I was
me we're not,
one second.
man.
Okay, so
We're
what
not-
I
no,
asked
we're
you
not
was
doing it.
before Tommy Robinson, what have you done about sexual abuse?
Brother, I'll stop it where I see it.
Because you've done nothing.
Brother,
So where did your concern come from? Where did your concern come from? Where has your concern come from?
I'll say my bit when I see it. I'll report it where I see it.
Hold on.
Where's
the concern?
We can't do that vigilante stuff in this country, bro. If it was up to me, bro, I would hammer the shit out of their head. But we can't.
Do you know
So
what?
you've done
Do you
nothing.
know
Basically,
right-
I agree with you,
That's
but you've
what
done
I'm
nothing.
saying.
In that
But
context,
you're only
in
going to
that
now jump on the
context,
smallest
100%.
demographic.
Yeah,
That don't sound right.
That's
Right now, there's an organisation called Sikh Awareness Society by Mohan Singh. He has 99 cases on the go now from Sikh girls, all of them being attacked by Muslim guys.
Great.
Yeah?
By
There's a-
Muslims, what do you mean
there's
by
another-
Muslim
hold on.
guys?
Another-
What do you mean?
hold on,
No.
I need to go to the
How
next
by
one. I need
Muslim
to go to
guys?
the next one.
I'm
Then-
gonna ask him.
How
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him.
How-
Wait,
how-
Raj.
Then you have another
I'm gonna allow you to
organisation
continue.
that I work with.
How have you
I'm
decided
gonna
to
allow
Hold
you
on,
to
let me
continue.
talk.
No, I understand.
There's
I'm
another
gonna allow you to
organisation called
continue.
Where'd you get that from?
UK and the guys, there's 90 cases, and all the guys are from a Muslim background. Maybe
What do you
not
mean?
religious.
What do you mean by Muslim background? What does that mean?
That's fine.
I don't know.
They are
I want to know what you mean.
No, that's fine.
They're classified
That's
as
fine.
Muslim.
They what?
They're classified as
How do you know
Muslim.
this?
Because we know by the conviction rates.
So everyone is convicted.
How can you tell someone's religion by
everyone's
the
convicted.
The same way.
Everyone's
the same
convicted.
way.
No, I'm so sorry.
Everyone convicted.
This is the biggest problem. This is the biggest problem.
So are Sikhs making this up
How?
for years?
How?
We have systemic failures that need to be discussed. That's systemic problem.
Are we making it up? But are we making it up?
He just said, we
109 cases
know
on the go
they're
right now.
Muslim by their conviction rate.
From a Muslim
How
background.
do you know someone's religious convictions by their conviction rate?
If the name
That's not how you find out if someone's
the name,
religious.
my name.
If it's not a Muslim
My
name.
name
Here we go.
My name is a Sikh, particular Sikh name, and you.
My
can
name's
tell I'm Sikh.
Rajiv.
What I'm saying is.
My name is Rajiv.
Under the conviction.
My name is Ali.
39 of the convictions are called Muhammad. They have some kind of Muslim background, do they not?
That's bullshit.
Do they not?
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you because you keep saying
They got Muslim names.
No, that's fine. You keep saying
Actually doesn't matter.
that's saying Muslim.
Damn right.
They're from a
No,
Muslim
wait,
background.
guys, chill.
Muslim
Yo,
background.
So
guys.
if you saw his name,
My
if you saw his
My
name,
mum and dad gave it to me.
Guys.
if you saw his name, you'd say he was a Muslim.
Guys,
Yeah, I
can we
would say he was a Muslim.
But he's not a Muslim.
But he's an apostate now.
guys,
He's not a Muslim.
So he was still from a
But
Muslim
he's not a
background.
Muslim.
He's still from a Muslim background.
He's not a Muslim though.
But he's from a Muslim background.
So his
My mum
sin.
says
One
I'm
second,
Muslim.
one second, bro. His sin, you would put down to Muslims.
No, I wouldn't put it.
But you are doing that.
Yeah, you would.
Last week here, I done a full 5-minute discussion about why it's not Islam but Islamic culture. They're different.
Bro.
The culture can be influenced by a
Bro,
religion.
what are you talking about Islamic culture?
So you have Sikh culture.
You
have Islamic culture.
What?
Jimmy Savile was not Muslim.
When you go to
Jimmy
Pakistani,
Savile
when you
was
go to
not Muslim.
Pakistani,
Rolf Harris
when
was
you
not
hold on, let me
Muslim.
give you an example. Sikh ship and the Punjab are the same as Pakistanis from the
You're
Punjab.
condemning a religion, yeah?
But-
You're condemning a
I
religion
didn't
based
condemn
on
the
the
religion.
names of people that have been convicted.
If this Sikh,
That's what you're saying. You're saying they're Muslims, yeah, because of their names. Hassan standing next to you, he's not a Muslim, has a Muslim name.
There are three-
If he
hold on,
commits
hold
a
on.
crime and you look at that list, you're gonna say
even
he's
if
a
they are
Muslim.
Muslim,
So
it's
there
irrelevant.
it shows
Come
your
on.
failed, your flawed logic.
It's
Just
irrelevant.
admit it.
What Jimmy
Look,
Savile was
it's
a
flawed.
Muslim. It's
Admit it.
irrelevant.
So you get clapped, you're right. The group
That
again,
is how it is.
group thing.
We're not saying it's a
Just 'cause
perfect
you're
way
all
of
clapping, it's not
analysing.
right.
You had
It's
groupthink
not.
earlier.
Just
You weren't
because
saying
you're
anything
saying
then.
it's not right.
You
You
can't
police
police
based on it.
Right.
But when they go
You think
Right.
it's all
I
ridiculous?
just want to show how
Based on
intellectual your logic
Your
is.
logic is flawed.
with our
You can't
population.
police based on their religion. It's ridiculous.
We didn't say that.
No, but
did we?
he's-
Yeah, but how do you
You
police
said,
them?
you said the conviction rates, yeah,
Even if you know
showed
they're
that they were
Muslims, it's
Muslim.
From a
Now,
Muslim background.
is it
meaning
doing?
that they have
Wait.
a perceived name to you that is Islamic.
you-
Perceived
do you
to
wanna-
Hassan is not Muslim.
Do you wanna-
yeah?
do you want to-
So you can't say that the conviction rate shows anything if it's going to show people with names that are not the religion.
Can I explain
It
again?
doesn't
why-
make sense
Can
what
I
you're
explain
saying.
my logic?
Can I
then?
explain
my logic?
Yeah, after
Right, no, let me
quick statement. It's a quick statement.
You can't.
Can I quickly just say as well? We're basing this on incomplete statistics. The statistics that have been gathered are incomplete. They actually say
Well, the Sikhs is
incomprehensive.
right. Does that make
I'm
a
so
difference?
sorry. I'm
Does
so
that
sorry.
make a difference?
I'm so
Does that
sorry.
make a difference?
Do you know the funny thing about statistics? Yeah, statistics say
Could make it-
I've met
Statistics say
people.
10 out
I've
of
met
100 people, yeah, think about sex every 2 seconds. Like they pull out things like that, yeah. They pull out things like that, and you got to wonder: Have you interviewed everyone?
No.
Has who's been stopped on the road and asked for their
not me.
opinion? That's going to go to a national poll. So who are they speaking about when they give these statistics, bro?
So what about the people that I've met?
Let's just deal.
What about the girls that I've met?
Let's just deal.
What about the girls
with
that
What
real
about the
life.
girls that I've met that
Yeah.
are groomed?
I don't
It's
mean
true.
that.
They're all
I'm-
Sikh and all the perpetrators are Muslim.
If you look for it,
All
you'll
of them.
see it.
So why does that give you warrant? Why does that warrant you? Why does that
In our
warrant you to
community,
take
in
that
the
out?
Sikh
on the
Try
Muslim
talking to some white girls then. Try talking to some white girls. Try talking to some white girls. Try talking to some black girls. Try talking to people from other denominations,
That's it,
yeah?
that's
And
it,
then
that's it.
you might get a more. If you're just looking at Sikhs and Sikhs are cheek by jowl with Muslims and they're living in these communities and they have these issues. I'm not saying these issues don't exist.
Ask
But what I'm
any
saying
Sikh
is,
here,
what I'm saying
they
is,
may
it's
hate me, but they
disproportionate.
agree with me on
Bro,
this.
bro, you got a loud mouth, yeah? But it's
that's why I'm
disproportionate.
here.
Not
It's
in
called
not
freedom
in-
of speech.
not in a bad way. Not in a bad
Jedi.
way. But hear what I'm saying. No, what I mean is, you got a loud mouth, but you're not saying nothing, yeah? You're making a lot of noise, but you're not saying nothing. You're making a lot of noise about Muslim paedophiles, yeah? But when we look statistically at the most paedophiles everywhere, it's white men. So then, what I'm saying is, you're standing with a bag of white men saying, look at them pedos, yeah? Look at them pedos, yeah?
That's such a reductionist reaction. Come on.
Are we not in a white man's country?
I don't know. Regardless, if we're in a white man's country,
I'm being slightly outnumbered here.
Wait. He said, are we not in a white man's country?
and it's the white man that makes
Thailand is not a white man's country. Thailand is not a white man's country. Haiti,
Cambodia.
Haiti is not a white man's country.
They've got that problem. Now, would it be then unfair for them? Wait, hold on. Will it now be unfair for them to say that
Where was Gary Glitter?
white people coming here and committing rape?
Say that again.
Would it be now unfair for them to say that we've got white men coming over there and committing rape?
Come on,
No.
sometimes
Are you talking about in general? Are you talking about in general? Or are you
In
talking about
Cambodia, where they've got a majority of the rape victims are perpetrated by people of
Pakistanis
our
live here. They're not
colour,
coming here.
would it then be
These
wrong for
Pakistanis
them
live
to be
here.
You're not white.
highlighted?
Not
You're not white.
statistically,
You're
no.
not
They're
white.
not coming
You're
here.
talking
You're not white.
They're not coming
You're not
here.
white.
They're born here.
Can I-
These people are born here. They're
You
British
just said
citizens.
majority.
Yeah? They are
Let
British.
Raj say
Listen.
something.
They are British citizens, yeah? They live here. They're born here. These Pakistani men you're referring to, yeah? They're not tourists, yeah?
I know
So they are
that,
part
brother.
of whatever. So the problem that's going on there, whatever colour they are part of this culture, yeah? Now, when you're going over to Cambodia and the Philippines and Thailand,
they're the other kind.
that is called sex traffic. That's called sex tourism, yeah? And who is the greatest sex tourist in the world? All right, cool. So what I'm saying is, not only are they perpetrators of the most sexual offences in their own country that you called a white man's land, also abroad, in
And
Muslim
Germany,
countries,
and German.
in Muslim countries, yeah,
And French.
Where with a Germany, French, they're all white people to me, bro.
Europeans, let's call them
Europeans, they're all white people. So the point I'm saying, I'm
but all right,
I'm sorry to any
Jeddah.
white people listening,
Jeddah.
but I'm not sticking it on you like oh, it's all you lot. One second. I'm not saying it's all white people. All I'm trying to do is show, that bro, how can you be focusing on the
Even if it
splinter
was
when
all
there's
of
a
us,
raft
what
on the
would
other
it
eye?
mean? It still means nothing, Jedi.
It does mean something.
No, what does it mean?
If you're going to do a witch
You
hunt
highlight
on
it,
one specific
guys.
group,
What are you gonna
and
highlight?
ignore
Get to the
it,
point, Jedi.
I'm getting to the point. I'm getting to the point. If you listen, like I like the smarminess and that, but you will get crushed. Like stop that. I'm just speaking my mind, innit? Yeah. If you don't like it, cool.
Respectfully
But don't try
listen.
and get all funny and get to the point,
getting
Jedi.
funny, man.
Come
Come
on,
on.
bro.
Gary,
That way,
go,
innit?
go,
Yeah,
go,
trust
go,
me.
go, go, go.
I've given you a verbal warning. Try it again. The point I'm making is
Get to the point, Jedi. Yeah, I'll try it again.
okay, the point I'm making is this, if you're gonna ignore the mass and go for the minority, you're not gonna get the support of the masses, because you are only highlighting the minority. Now we've proved time and time again that both Raj, and Hassan have done absolutely nothing when it comes to.
You didn't ask me. You didn't ask me
One
though.
second.
So don't say that about me.
1 second.
You need to ask me first. Let him ask me first.
Has done absolutely nothing.
I've done a lot of things.
Has done 1 second.
I've done loads of
Let me
things,
finish the
man. So
sentence.
don't lie about
Let me
me.
finish the sentence.
My cousin was groomed. I've done loads of
Bro.
things. I've done loads of things. I've done loads of things. So I'm not hearing that from
Raj has
Jedi.
done
Whether
Don't
they've
lie
done
about
anything
me.
or not is
Raj-
irrelevant.
Don't
really.
lie about me.
Sorry.
No, don't lie about me.
Who's lying? Who's lying?
Because I've
Who's
done
lying?
so much here. My family suffered and I've done a load.
All right, well, all right, cool.
I've
So,
done
so hear what I'm
loads.
saying. Hear what I'm saying.
Don't tell me I've done nothing.
Since you never let me finish my sentence, I say Raj has done absolutely nothing when it comes to world-class jiu-jitsu. Go on, you were saying. What have you done? See, the danger of not letting someone finish their sentence,
People are gonna
getting
see-
emotionally triggered.
people are
Getting
gonna see
emotionally
in here,
triggered,
yeah? People are gonna
Because
see
the
in
truth
here
is,
that he's
when
being-
it comes
he's being a bit
to
silly there.
white sexual offences in society, Raj has done zero. Now
Yes,
he's gonna tell you what he's
yes,
done
yes.
about it.
Right. Let me talk here. I'm sick and tired here of other communities here, black,
What
white,
you
and
done?
everything. Hold on.
No,
Saying
no, 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 no,
to
no,
the
no,
Sikh,
no, no, no,
yeah?
no, no,
Saying
no,
to the
no,
Sikh,
no, no,
to
no,
ignore
don't
this,
bring us into
yeah?
it.
To ignore
Don't
this,
speak for my
yeah? If your
community.
girls are being
Sorry.
raped, yeah, on a massive scale,
Sorry.
you'd
Don't
be
speak
pissed.
Let
for my
Raj
community.
You'd be
answer.
pissed.
What have you done in terms of white sexual abuse?
Sit back,
I'm fine
and
with
we
you
are not going to
speaking.
sit back.
Put the timer up.
We're
Put the
not
timer
sitting
up.
back, man.
man
We're not
speak.
sitting back.
Fuck's sake.
Did you understand the question?
What have you done?
Right. Let me say something.
doesn't need to.
Wait, can I ask?
Let me talk.
Let him answer the question.
My community has suffered, yeah, so I've been concentrating on that, and I admit that, yeah. For my community, I've done a lot. I've even done artwork on it, which has been published on a magazine, and it shows the perpetrators. Now I'll put it on my YouTube channel, and people have seen it. So I've done a lot, yeah. And I've also, and my brothers, and my brothers, yeah, and my brothers, yeah, and my brothers, yeah, and my brothers, yeah. I've been in prison, yeah. I've been in prison, yeah. People that I know, yeah, were in prison for saving our girls. Yeah. So the thing is, yeah, I haven't done that for white girls at the moment, and yeah, I should. But you, the Muslim community, saw your community at first.
All the only reason I said that was it highlights the fact, yeah, that before Tommy Robinson put a flame up these guys'
what can we do?
Bruv, whatever. No, seriously. You can get involved. You can get involved in your community. You can go out and find ways to assist these victims. There's many organisations. If you're really concerned about sexual assault, yeah, on minors, paedophilia, yeah, there's lots of. There's lots of.
He's talking about victim support. That's not policing, though.
Yeah, but still, it's something, isn't it?
No, I accept it's good.
But we're not doing nothing.
But that's not a solution to the policing the problem, is it?
Demonising one group of people.
It's not going to stop the man from getting
demonising one group of people is biggest corner.
We're doing 85%.
Go and help some victims.
Only 4%.
So no, you're not saying, one second. You're not saying helping victims is nothing. What's
the problem?
What's that?
I'd rather stop it than have the victims there.
You lot are not genuine. You lot are not genuine. You're not here to support the victims. You're here to demonise one specific group.
Don't accuse me of that.
They need to stop it.
It's a cat fits.
They need to stop it. They need to stop it.
I just want to ask in particular, like you said, you talk out about like grooming and stuff like that, right?
Because it's affects my community.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I understand.
My brothers are going to prison.
That's fair enough.
Community, you
My
hate
brothers.
me.
Look, I understand that the UK has dominated the world and has enslaved people and has caused havoc, like, you know, in America, in Africa, in India. Obviously, the British and the UK, colonialism, yeah? No one can take that away and not say that has happened. There's also good parts here, but there was a lot of bad. But does that mean that now, because we're in the UK... What was good about colonialism? The railways... Are you fucking mental? Are you mental? No, whoa. Wait. Good for who? Wait, good for who? No. You said railways in India. Real shit. I'm gonna dissect you. Let me clarify. You said railways in India. I didn't just say railways though. I said democracy. The railways in India were designed to go to the mountains of Simla and take our resources, not to join city to city. The Indians done that after the British left. So go away with your Britain bringing stuff. They done that. They made railways just to extract our resources. You're Uncle Tom. Let me talk. Uncle Tom. Wow. Let me just say something, yeah? Straight up and down. Can I say something to the camera? I don't care what no Sikh man thinks. I'm an individual. I hate Sikhs anyway, so I hate him as well. So fuck Sikhs. I don't care what no Sikh man thinks. I'm an individual. I hate Sikhs anyway, so I hate him as well. So fuck Sikhs. I don't give a shit. What's the most? Wear no turban. He hates himself. The thing is, I don't speak to you. He hates himself. He hates Sikhs. But when the free Tommy Robinson fucking thing was here, there was fucking hundreds of white people. He went up on the thing and he was so nice to them. So nice to them. I hate them. He was talking like a fucking. He was talking so soft. But he don't see, brother. He's there reasoning and he's saying he don't care about them, bro. You are saying that, bro. There's a reason. There's a reason.
You hate
Sikhs.
I was just at the temple. Hey, see how he. Look at this. Come on.
I understand.
I was just at the temple.
I know.
I was at the temple. No one's going to divide us, yeah? I'll clarify that. I love Sikhs. I don't care what no Sikh man thinks. I'm an individual. I hate Sikhs anyway, so I hate him as well. So fuck Sikhs. I don't give a shit.
No, I just want to say.
That's not right.
You come here. You
say you hate white people?
I don't like people in general, and this is why.
It's just an accident.
9 out of 10 people don't get on with
This
Come on.
Jedi, we all say
I want to ask Raj.
I don't. You said I'm from an empire.
guys. You're
I'm
going to
from the Ottoman Empire.
And it's made, brother, and it's made by Muslims. Made by Muslims.
Don't say you all do it, you don't.
And if it weren't for politicians like that,
Otherwise, you'd be saying
I want to get some. I want to get some. Hold on.
100 times, but no one listens.
Wait. You've never blamed this
Culture.
off. You've never blamed this off. I'm sorry. No.
Let me explain.
You have various videos where you hold the Islam community accountable, and you say Muslims as well, but you say Islam as well.
When have I said
Now
that?
I want to ask you.
Show me the video, evidence.
You are here.
Where's the one? You got
I've got the
evidence?
video
Well,
downloaded right here. I've got the video right here.
Show it then.
I'll show you later. Don't worry.
You can't condemn me.
I'll show you later.
You can't condemn me without
I will ask you now.
Don't slander
I will
me.
ask you now.
Don't slander me.
I will ask you now. You're here chatting the most. You're here chatting
No,
the most.
I'm not chatting the most.
You're chatting the most.
No way.
About
These guys are
Muslims.
chatting the most.
means chatting the most shit.
Chatting the most.
Hold on.
It means chatting the most
You
shit.
may think it's shit, but most people
Why does it matter if he
don't.
chats the most? It's not a crime.
Guys, chill, man. Fuck's sake. Chill.
Chatting the most means
So
chatting
you're
the most shit.
here.
Allegations.
Ad hominem.
No, you're here chatting the
I'm
most.
just saying, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that's what it means.
Getting personal.
So
like
wait.
Rasta. Getting personal like Rasta.
Can you
That's
point
how
to
they
me?
win the battle.
Can you point to me?
Hurt by
This is
Rasta.
what they like. This is what they like.
Can you point to me any Muslim, right, in Speaker's Corner that's been convicted from any child grooming?
Can I explain now?
No, I'll
You need
ask
to
you.
let me explain.
No, answer my question.
No, but
Can
let
you
me
not?
explain
Okay.
then.
How many people in the
Are you saying
EDL?
there's none
Wait. How many people in the EDL have been caught child grooming, pedophile, and child rape? How many?
Probably a lot.
So wait. Let me hear this.
Probably a
Let
lot.
me hear
it's
this.
a majority of the country, man.
Wait. I'm cooking. Hold on.
It's cold.
Wait.
It's cold.
I
You're
want to
not
hear.
cooking nothing.
Where
not cooking nothing,
Where
man.
have you been talking to them, telling
Hold
they
on,
need to address their
you don't care.
Hold on. Now let me
Own
explain, because you're making
community
slanderous
sorts that
accusations against
Go on,
me.
go on.
And I need to clarify
Go on,
something.
go on.
I've never said it was Islam. If you're a pious Muslim like Shamsi, you're not going to be grooming.
But you said Islamic culture, though.
But it's culture that is influenced by Islam.
No. You said Islamic culture.
Oh, yeah, Islamic
Now it's a culture
Islamic
influenced
culture.
by Islam.
Can I speak?
Bro, they're bucked up.
Can I speak?
What
Can I speak? Is
You can.
this Jedi's Corner? Yes, you can. Is it Jedi's Corner?
Oh, right now it is, yeah.
Jedi's Corner? Or is it Speaker's Corner?
I'm not going to say no.
When Nasrid and Jedi come in, they think it's their corner.
Raj, normally you chatting a bag of shit. Normally, bro, Raj, I sat there and watched, content over everything.
You got my name on your mouth all the time.
Videos,
You're
with you chatting.
You're a fan.
So
You're
we
a
all
fan
know
of
you like
mine.
to chat
You're
too.
a fan of mine.
So I'm not allowed.
He's talking about me.
He did well.
I never mentioned your name.
I saw them upload it. I couldn't watch
Give
it.
them respect.
Easy, brother.
Talk about me all the time. They're my fans.
Let the devil talk.
They're my
Let the devil
fans.
talk.
They talk about me.
Let the devil
So
talk.
Let me talk.
Let the devil talk.
The devil.
I'm still waiting
You
for
call me a
the
devil.
solution.
Say that again.
You call me a devil.
It's paraphrasing.
No. You call me a devil.
Yeah, so I called you the devil.
Ad hominem again. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, let me talk.
My freedom of speech.
This is what Raj does.
I'm sorry, is it my freedom of speech? Is it not my freedom of speech?
You're a jinn.
Muslims groom my cousin.
So you're a jinn.
Muslims groom.
Yeah, I have a
You're a
jinn.
jinn. Yeah. So you're the jinn. I'm shaitan.
I do, I love jinn.
You're jinn. I'm a shaitan.
I love jinn,
Let
especially
me
on a
explain.
Sunday.
Now everyone needs to be quiet. Let me talk.
No, man, let's talk.
Let me talk. Yeah. So
Hello.
give me 5 minutes. And I'll explain my stance.
Oh, not 5 minutes.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
2 minutes.
I can't do it in 2 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. You need to let me do it. Listen, there is. Let me talk.
Jedi.
It's Jedi's Corner again. Jedi's
Yo,
Corner.
guys, yo.
Is it Jedi's Corner?
Yo, we can't do
Jedi's
that.
Corner.
I was talking to him.
Order.
Order.
He's talking to you.
We can't have a conversation.
Let me
if
talk.
We don't all have to tune into his
Hold on. You're asking me a question. So let me answer. Are you civilized?
Yes.
Are you gonna act like savages again?
Game over.
Savages. Come on, savages.
Come on, something closer. Come on.
Savages.
Put down the shovel.
Let me talk, yeah? Let me talk.
Sebastian.
Let me talk.
Sebastian, the freedom of speech.
Not like the civilized football lads alliance
He could be a
or the
savage.
EDL
You're a
or
savage
Britain
as well.
First. Not like them
He's a
civilized
savage as
guys.
well.
Chase all the police down the street, man. Come on.
Let me talk. Alright, I'm just going to talk.
Mate, when you do something, you're going to
I'm just going to talk to this. So bring it up, and I'll just talk to this. The way I described it last week as well, that there's a toxic mix of 3 things, not Islam by itself. In the Asian community, including my community, there's a lot of misogyny. yeah, there's a lot of honour. So when something happens, like when someone gets raped or someone gets beaten up, they hide it, yeah, rather than dealing with it, yeah, which is a bad way to deal with stuff. They don't go to the police or anything.
Yeah, but working class whites do that as well.
That is one, yeah, and Sikhs have that as well, and Hindus, yeah. Number two, yeah.
Islamic culture?
Number two, you have the Islamic culture, yeah. Let me ask something. Can something bad come from something good?
Explain it.
Can something bad come from like Catholic priests, yeah? But you need to listen.
You know what I'm saying? These Hindus who turn Muslim.
Like Catholic priests,
Sikhs.
hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
And
Catholic
even
priests.
Sikhism has Islam in it.
Hold on. Like Catholic priests. You know, let me talk though.
You don't know nothing about Islam.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Like the Catholic priests here, they're told to be celibate, so they get deviant, yeah, because their behaviour is not normal.
But you won't
So
prosecute
hold on,
all
let me
Catholics for
talk.
that, would you?
Stop talking, James. Stop talking. And then you have.
I'm gonna say why that's bullshit. No. I'm gonna say. I want to say.
Hold on, no, you can't. Let me talk. Because you're not letting me finish.
I'm allowing you.
No, listen, you don't allow nothing. You don't allow me nothing, man. You don't allow me nothing. You are, you my master.
All right, cool.
So let me say something,
He
yeah?
says that it's down to religion.
Oh my
we
God.
know that sexual abuse has only
Sorry,
risen.
Raj, I'm sorry, I
has
interrupted.
only risen, right? Religiousness in this country has only gone down. So this guy telling us
not
that it's
even allow
about
me to
religion.
finish.
I'm sorry, the facts don't even meet
You
his
don't let me
reality.
finish, so my narrative is being broken.
Islamic
So
culture.
you have a culture, yeah, where it's telling a man in the West to lower your gaze, to not shake a woman's hand, to cover from
And
top
this
to bottom.
makes them rapists.
And so
makes
in
them
itself,
sexually
in
bent.
itself, it's good. But in the Sikh community, men and women are mixing all the time. In the temple, my mum was on the committee on the temple. When you got to do it all together, in Islam, there's a separation between men and women, an unhealthy view on sex. Yeah. So in itself, being modest, yeah, is good. I agree with women dressing modestly, but then you're in the West, yeah, which doesn't have modesty. Yeah, that's the last toxic mix you have in the West, where women are drinking and are dressed in a particular
Sikh
bandage.
girls?
No, Sikh girls and white girls.
we're
Yeah.
talking about Sikh
Oh
girls
yeah,
now,
and Sikh girls as well, because we're more modern.
So Sikh
Yeah,
girls,
they do drink.
So Sikh girls are drinking.
They
and
do
smoking.
drink, yeah.
So what is there?
So-
Is
so
there a
let me-
problem in the Sikh community with having control over their children?
No.
Because for me-
We
for me
have more
personally,
freedom than Muslims.
But for your child to be groomed, I presume that these type 1, these type 2. Listen.
You need to let me finish.
These type 2 pedophiles.
You're damning the girl. You're damning the girl.
All right.
He's blaming the
No,
girl.
I'm not. Let me finish.
You're blaming the family.
All right,
It's
let
out of
me
order.
finish.
It's out of order.
These type.
Wait.
One second.
You're blaming the
No.
victim.
Wait.
Let me finish.
Blaming the
No.
family.
1 second.
Let him
It's
finish.
a problem.
guys.
I am.
Family is a
1
problem.
second though, bro. Yeah, these type 2
This
sexual
thing,
offenders, yeah, that only go for the vulnerable. They are not interested in whether this person is young or old, just whether they are vulnerable.
Correct.
These are who the grooming gangs consist of, yeah? 100% of the type 1 pedophiles are only interested in prepubescent children. Type 2. Reverse that, yeah? So type 1 are the ones that are interested in vulnerable people. That means a girl could be 20, but she's vulnerable, and the man's gonna move to her. Yeah? A girl could be 15 and she's vulnerable, and he's gonna move to
be
her.
45.
Which is underage, yeah. But this is the majority, yeah, of the offenders when it comes to these Pakistani Asians, yeah. Now, the majority of the offenders when it comes to actual paedophilia, meaning having a sexual interest in underage children, are white.
We said this.
All right, let me
Yeah?
finish.
So therefore,
Jedi
the problem with the grooming gangs,
Jedi's
yeah,
cool now?
the problem with the grooming
made a
gangs
mistake
are the
there.
Jedi's cool
vulnerable women, yeah? Why are they vulnerable? Now we have to look into their
Actually,
home
Jedi made a mistake there.
scenarios.
Can I quickly ask?
We
Can I
have
quickly
to
ask?
Let me finish.
What causes vulnerability
You didn't even let me finish my
teenager?
narrative.
Yeah, you're saying this has nothing to do with the family.
I couldn't even finish.
I don't even
Nothing
go
to do with the
that.
family, yeah?
Am I allowed to talk?
So vulnerability.
To do with the family.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, when
I
I'm
ask-
telling him, let's look at the Sikh families and find out what's going on.
We do that as well.
Okay, no,
We
but
do that
I
as
thought
well.
That's what you need to concentrate on. Yeah?
No, you
Because
get the
listen,
guys as well.
Let me explain
Get the
it.
guys.
Let me explain it. Yeah. Prevention is better than cure. Yeah.
That's what
So
we're
now,
educating our
if
girls.
you want to prevent these type 2 or these type 1 pedophile, type 1 sexual assaulting Muslim grooming gangs, then you need to address the vulnerability because that is what they are attracted to.
Can I say something? He has a point. He has a point.
Is that right or wrong?
Hold on,
Make
hold on.
sense.
Hold on, I'll say you got a point. Hold on, let me say something. Let me say something.
So what do you do to
You
focus
have
on
a
that?
point, yeah? And what Sikhs are doing, let me say something.
So what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing artwork to highlight it.
That highlights the vulnerable.
Let's not go there again.
Let me say something, yeah?
A man
And
is
that
doing
particular,
artwork,
that
you
particular
know.
drawing is on a magazine
Man-
that's circulated around the
man
UK.
said he's doing
Sikhs,
artwork.
Sikhs are going to the
Man said
temples
he's doing
and
artwork.
educating the young.
issue. Vulnerability.
Educating the girls,
He is
yeah?
drawing pictures.
Educating the girls. Art can get a message across that nothing else can.
Man
This
is
is what
drawing
Muslims don't
pictures.
understand.
To address vulnerability.
Yeah, vulnerability.
And
You
that's
want
what
to see
you're
it?
doing.
You want
That's
to see
what you're
it?
doing.
You want to see it?
That's all you're. I've
You
seen
wanna
the
see
fucking
it?
picture.
Yeah, they love that drawing.
picture.
You know girls, yeah?
Who's they?
Girls, when I show it to
Who's they?
girls, yeah, at my
What, you're going to girls and showing
No,
them?
no, religious events.
Tell us more.
Yeah, when I'm at temple just like today, yeah, and I'm exhibiting, I'm an artist.
You pull out your phone
yeah,
and start
I
showing
had
them. Oh, look at this.
I had the drawing there. Fully here, so the girls can see it and they ask me, what's it about? I said, this is what is going on in that country. Yeah, and I warn them. And I warn them through my artwork.
I'm not saying that's secure.
So let me
and
say
I'm not
something.
only pointing at one group.
Yeah, so this is what
you
I
can't
do.
compare it with music that you're going to get.
This is
empathy
what I
out of
do.
it.
This is what I do. I go to
yeah,
Sikh
yeah,
events. I go to Sikh events and I exhibit that artwork
Can
and
I
I
say-
talk to girls, yeah, and
Can
warn
I say?
them.
Can I say?
So
something?
art
Wait,
can
wait,
do
wait,
something,
wait.
yeah. Now let
Can I say? Can I say? Can I just say?
East London.
No, I mean country. Original.
Punjab.
In India.
North
So
India.
what about Indian grooming gangs?
We are talking about what's going on here right now.
Sikh ones, the Sikh
Yeah? What's going on
And
here
there's loads
right
of them.
now? in
My
England?
friend, my mate from
just wanna say-
Birmingham, my mate from Birmingham has got.
I just want to say one thing.
You didn't
I
let
just
me
wanna
finish
say-
my part though.
Hold on, one second. So, Indian males who have problems in their relationship do not set fire to the whole family. They do things like that, don't they?
Well, around 150 years ago they did that. It's called sati and stuff. They
happens
stopped
now.
it.
Come on, listen.
I get that, man.
There's issues.
No, what is that
Hold on,
about? That doesn't happen now.
one second.
Asian grooming
One second.
gangs, yeah, does not mean Muslim grooming gangs,
Right.
yeah,
That's what
because
I'm trying to
Asians
say.
are Pakistanis and Sikhs. Now, my friend from Birmingham told me that in where his area where he grew up,
Right.
yeah, most of the offenders that are Asian are actually Sikh and not Muslim.
Hold on, look at this, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, that's
This
a
is
fact.
at
Remember,
a Sikh
this
event
is only
here. Look
gonna
at my
tell you
drawing
Asian.
here, and they're showing girls that. Look.
Yeah, great,
At a
man.
Sikh event in Gravesend, look.
Sick.
Can you see it?
And
Wait,
he showed it to
I
girls.
So when I exhibit
That's what
it,
he
they're
does
saying I
to
do
tackle
nothing.
vulnerability.
When I do nothing, when I go to the girls, I say, what's this drawing about? A little girl. I say, be careful of the perpetrators. So I do educate from my
Muslims,
own
the
way.
Muslims, and the perpetrators are who? Show them.
Muslims.
This is what you're showing little girls, yeah? Muslim perpetrators.
Yeah, I'll show you.
This is what you're showing little girls. Not victims. Look, ask him. I'll show you. Ask him what the Muslims look like. He
That's
said it
what
himself.
That's what it is.
Ask him what the Muslims look like.
That's what it
yeah?
is.
Ask him
That's what
they-
it is.
And,
And on this side,
he
yeah,
said that depicts
and on
Muslims.
this side is the Sikhs trying to save our girls. So I big up
By
the
drawing, by more drawing. They should wear their paintbrushes out.
Wait.
This guy's hilarious.
Are we really humoring this? Are we really humoring this?
Come on.
Hollywood has depicted various rape scenes. TV, we see rape all the time. The statistics are still going up. This guy's trying to tell me a picture's gonna stop rape.
Man, get
And
it,
it's
get
not
it.
happening.
Did I say it's going to stop
Hey,
it?
he's trying to
I
tell
said
me
you use
no,
every
no.
avenue.
He
You
asked
use
you.
art.
He asked
Art,
you. He
all
asked
things.
you. Raj, he
Everything.
asked you.
Zero.
Everything.
He
With your
asked you.
community,
Right now, I'm doing
the
stuff.
biggest
I'm
issue
doing
in your
loads of stuff.
community
I'm
is
doing
vulnerable
loads of
children. Yeah?
Oh, not the perpetrators.
Yeah, no, but
Not the
what did I say?
rapists.
Prevention is better
Oh
than
my
cure.
God, man.
The
Oh my
perpetrators
God.
are only interested. You're not a dumb. You're not a fucking thick. The perpetrators are only interested in vulnerable children.
Let me
I
tell you the
understand
history.
In vulnerable children.
Let me
So
tell you
you
the
need to
history.
attack vulnerability.
Do you know what?
Do you not get that?
Do you know what Muslim
Do you
guys
not
used
get
to
that?
do?
He doesn't want
They used to go
Dunce.
to
You
Sikh
don't wanna hear
events.
it,
They
yeah?
used to go to Sikh events here, wearing this year,
hear that?
pretending to be Sikh, and then
hear
grooming
that?
girls.
The laws.
Yeah?
That's been going on for like
The
40
number
years.
one issue do in the Sikh community is vulnerable children. Because the sexual assaulters, the grooming gangs,
Not the groomers.
the grooming gangs, the groomers,
groomers.
yeah, the groomers go for vulnerable
Not the
children.
groomers.
Yeah, that's what they go for. The groomers, one second,
There's the groomers and the vulnerable
the
children.
groomers go for vulnerable children.
Bruv,
So
they
the
don't
best
do
thing,
time in prison even.
the best thing the Sikh community can do, yeah, is try to address the vulnerability within their young. Yeah, so
Obviously,
you do need
they
to.
think it's a victim's fault.
No, you need to prevent them
And the
from
thing
being
is that
victims.
you
By
need
not
to sort
allowing
out,
them, you
yeah,
need to prevent them
this is
from
my-
being
this is my
victims.
channel, this is
So
my
you don't
channel.
care.
So the thing is,
So you know you don't care. This guy's lying.
This is Indian
We're not getting anywhere here.
Raj don't care about the truth. Raj don't care about the truth.
He doesn't care.
Raj don't care about the
We
truth.
need to get
Raj doesn't care about the truth. Raj doesn't care about the truth.
Raj doesn't care about the truth. Raj doesn't care about the truth.
Raj, if you cared about the truth, yeah, you would admit, yeah, that the grooming gangs are all
They get
of a
4
particular,
years.
bro. They're
4
all
years
they're
they
all
got
of a
it.
particular
4 years.
persuasion.
You're
Yeah.
doing
Stop it.
One-
Stop going
one-
to see
Yeah,
girls on
the attackers
I'm
are out for vulnerable children. Yeah, the attackers are out for vulnerable children. If you look at the statistics, yeah, the grooming gangs are only interested in vulnerable children.
say something before
They
I
are
go.
only interested in vulnerable children.
vulnerable, everybody.
Now let's talk about what makes these people vulnerable. No, it ain't. How is it? How is it?
Their culture. It's their culture.
But that's what they. So hold on.
The issue is culture.
So we're gonna
It's
say
their culture.
yeah, culture.
Because they don't want to put their culture.
What is it? What is it? One second. What is it in the Sikh culture? What is it?
Not giving no more food to
What is it? What is it in the? One second, bro.
Why are you running?
He knows why he's running.
Why are you running?
What is it in
Why
the
are you
Sikh
running?
culture?
Raj,
What
why are
is
you
it?
running?
What is it in the Sikh culture, Raj?
Why is
Hey,
Raj
Raj.
running?
Hey, Raj.
Why are you running?
What is it in the Sikh culture that makes the children vulnerable? You don't care. You just chatting shit.
You know what? I want to point out.
I'm
I want to
addressing-
go as well. I want to go.
I'm not blaming them. I'm gonna leave. I'm
I
gonna
want to tell the
leave.
viewers.
I am just only
Viewers, you've got
addressing
viewers now.
why the victims are victims. They are victims because they are vulnerable. We need to address the vulnerability. Now that is
As well.
No, we need to address the vulnerability. Yeah,
As well.
because if the children are not vulnerable, they will not be victims. Because the aggressors, yeah, the groomers are only interested in vulnerable people. Yeah. Whereas the white pedophiles are interested in children.
But they're not just white, Jedi.
But no, the statistics say.
No, there are no statistics, Jedi.
Calm down. Calm down.
Where's the statistics?
Call their statistics.
Not all paedophiles are
I just want to say.
convicted, so where's the stats?
100%
Of
of the
convicted paedophiles.
100% of convicted
You're wrong,
pedophiles.
Jedi.
100% of
Convicted.
No. All right, cool. Whatever you're saying, I'm not saying what
Well, you
you're
can be a
saying.
paedophile
You're
without being
saying
convicted.
you're saying something different to what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm saying
We're talking about paedophiles.
100% of the case study. Yeah. When it came to
Yeah, that might be true.
Well, no, it not might be true. It is true.
It's fact.
Yeah.
You're
So I'm
telling
letting
me
you
that
know
the whole
that
world, it's all white.
The point is that
not all white.
the
It's
point
not all
is
white.
the
It's
point
not
is
all
that
white.
the
Come on.
Muslim groomers
Yeah.
are not just
Pedophiles
there.
are pedophiles,
Are not
the
just
world
there
over.
interested because they are young children. They're interested because they are vulnerable. Yeah.
accept that.
Yeah. Whereas an average pedophile is interested in the child because of their age. So that's all I'm saying. So then, but when you look at those that are interested in children because of their age, in a case study, 100% of them are white.
So
You
you've got the
can't
problem.
cure vulnerability overnight, so you've got to do both things.
I'm just settling the score because you lot have dashed
Guys,
around.
I want to say
No,
something
no,
quickly
no,
before I go. I want to say something quickly to the viewers. You've heard it today. Raj has said to stop rape and to stop child grooming, draw pictures. So get
That
drawing.
worked for Rolf Harris, didn't it?
Get your number 2 pencil and get drawing. We need to stop
In
it.
defence
Oh,
of
let me
Raj,
draw
he didn't
pictures.
actually say that. He
did.
said that's
He
what
did.
he was doing.
That's what
No,
he's doing.
Jedi, he said that's what he was
That's what
doing.
he's doing.
It was a joke, guys. is a fucking joke.
Let's be fair.
But it's the main issue.
We're on the same side for once. That's amazing.
It's the main issue for Raj. It might not be the main issue for you, yeah, but for Raj, that's the main issue because Raj is only concentrated on the Muslim grooming gangs that target Sikh girls. So I'm telling him,
Which is what we were trying to discuss.
so I'm letting him know that the reason why they're targeting them is because they're vulnerable, and he's saying that that's not the main thing to target. Bro, it is. Bro, listen, if everybody wearing red hats, yeah, is getting stabbed, yeah, we need to address why everyone wearing red hats is getting stabbed, and whether there's something we can do. We can go out and try to take all the knives off everyone, but we can't. Maybe for now, don't wear a red hat until we deal with that, because there's clearly other issues than just these kids being vulnerable. Yeah, we all see vulnerable people. We don't want to take advantage of them. Yeah, on a day-to-day basis.
We can't have vulnerability overnight.
There's a specific. Yeah, but we have to address what's
agree
going
we
on in
should
the whole.
address it, but
And
it's
really
gonna
and truly,
take
yeah,
ages.
when we're talking about these children and these young girls that be given drugs, alcohol, taken from A to B, blah blah blah, we need to look at what their safety network is around them. Yeah, what family have they got around them? Yeah, what is the community doing? Yeah, when you see an adult that's talking to this young girl and you know he's not related, these are the bigger issues that we need to deal with.
At the same time, we need to question why
Not religion.
Why people who are 10 or 8 years old are out at 12 o'clock in the night.
Exactly, the parents.
That's not appropriate. That's
That
not
has got to
appropriate.
be the main issue.
And we need to talk about that.
Safeguarding children so they're not in vulnerable situations has got to be the main issue. You can't tell me that it's not.
So how would you address him saying that you're blaming the victim?
He's saying shit.
That's the thing. That's the no. I want to say that's a quick excuse for him to run away.
It's not the victim, it's the people. It's the thing around the victim. It's the family. It's the support.
There's circumstances. It makes no sense.
You can blame
if you
the
find out
community,
something that
blame-
makes a child vulnerable to sexual abuse, you eradicate that scenario. Yeah, you don't go, oh, you blaming. No one's blaming the victim.
But that
We're trying to save the victim by not allowing them to be victims, by addressing why they are being victimized by a specific set of group, a specific group. It's so simple.
Right, so don't
It's not
you
simple,
address
it's
the
simple to
perpetrator?
say.
Yeah,
It's simple to say it.
Stop it, Gary! Stop.
It is simple.
So wouldn't you address the perpetrators as well?
Of course you do, but they're not going to be able to perpetrate if these children are not
Yeah.
vulnerable.
So
it's going to make it more difficult.
So it's a combined thing then. Yeah.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
what do you do? Prevention or cure? Yeah? To catch the perpetrator, yeah, is what? Cure. Yeah? Oh, yeah? You're going to lock up someone that's abused the child. But why not intervene before the person gets a chance to abuse the child by making sure that child is not vulnerable?
There's also the vulnerability of the people carrying it out as well.
I just said it. I said it. You're not listening. Yeah, you can go for perpetrators, but wouldn't you rather stop the victims being victims?
So what you're saying is
Prevention or
perpetrators are also
cure?
victims.
Prevention or cure?
In a
What
way.
would you rather put your energy into? Preventing it or curing it?
It's
not
Huh?
a question between
Cure,
one or the
cure
other.
means
We
you
need
keep
to do
getting.
both.
Cure means that you're going to keep going round and round and round, like the pharmaceutical companies supplying us these
Jedi,
drugs.
they are also
yeah?
the perpetrators
And
are
we're not
also
getting any
victims,
better.
Jedi.
Say that again.
The perpetrators are also
That's their
victims.
business. Whatever, Jedi. I don't give a fuck. What does that even
You
mean?
clearly do, because you're arguing for it. You clearly do give a fuck,
I
because
don't
you're
care.
standing shouting your head off for like the last 30
but-
fucking minutes.
I don't
you
care
lot are
if the
defending the
perpetrators-
paedophile.
Yeah, I don't know what
care.
you're talking
You're
about.
not defending the
You are.
paedophiles, you know that, innit?
Of course you are. The perpetrators, now you're saying the perpetrators are now
victims
victims.
too, yeah.
So what's that got to do with what I was saying though? Because you're saying
defending the
Jedi
paedophile.
as if I said anything
No,
contrary to that.
But there's a two-pronged attack.
No, I'm getting on to you.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Fine, you don't want to know. I'm telling you. You don't want to know.
I think you lost. This is the
I'm
wickedest
saying,
thing.
what he's saying,
Yeah.
from what he's saying, yeah,
Take the middle. They may have had a past of
they're the victim. They're the victim.
They are a
So
form
he's
of
saying they're
victim.
Okay, so what? Victim in what way?
Because
The
they've been
Supreme Court
generally
judge,
they've been abused.
you're saying
That's
a
an assumption.
politician.
No, it's not an
That's
assumption.
an assumption.
No, that's not an assumption.
Back
There's
it
a lot
up
of
with
statistics.
facts.
Well, we're going to have to check
Back
that
it
out.
up
I
with
haven't got
facts.
them right now, but we're going
So
to
then
check
that's an
that out.
assumption.
No, but it's not an
No,
assumption.
that's an assumption. He said.
You're saying to me.
Yeah, no, that's an
No,
assumption.
okay, so your assumption is it's not then. So
I'm
that's
not
your
making.
assumption.
I'm just saying it's an assumption.
Well, you're brushing me off like you know.
No, I'm brushing you off.
Where's your
Hold on,
stats?
one second.
Celebrity.
They've got none, same as me. You've got none.
I'm brushing it off, yeah, because I'm not
You
the one
think
that.
pedophiles are just born like that? Yeah.
Right, bro.
They're not socialised.
So hear what I'm saying to you, yeah? You can hear it, yeah? Or you don't want to do it? Because
listen,
you're doing
sorry.
what Raj does.
No, I'm
yeah?
not doing
when
what
he knows
Raj
it's
does.
getting
Jedi,
beat.
I'm
All right, so
listening,
okay. So what I'm saying to you is this, yeah?
Yeah.
You presented an opinion like it was fact, and I asked for your proof. Yes, you did. You said
I
that
believe it's a fact, but I haven't got the stats on
Bro,
it.
did he present it like a fact until I checked him? So I said, prove it. Where's your stats? I ain't got them on me right now. I said, so that's assumption. Simple. You're
not
making
an
an
assumption.
assumption.
It's not an assumption.
You're making an assumption that
not
all
an
of
assumption.
that the groomers were groomed
It's not an
themselves.
assumption.
Yeah, that's
World
an
War
assumption.
II happened.
That's not a
Where's
fact.
my evidence?
Huh?
World War II happens. I've got no evidence right on me now.
What?
It's a fact.
World War what?
Remember World War II? Yeah, I know you're a bit
Do I
young.
remember World War II? What are you on about, bro?
Just because I don't know stats doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But where's the proof? What you?
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Where's the proof?
Your claim, my claim is that there's a reason why they are the way they are.
Cool.
You're
I'm not
saying there's no
disagreeing.
reason.
No, I never
Genetic.
disagree that. You said the reason was that they were groomed.
No, I said they were abused
they were
themselves. They were abused
I said, where's the
themselves.
proof? Where's the
And they
stats? Where's the
are
proof?
victims.
Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from?
That's why he wants the stats.
So when I said when
shaky
a
ground you're on,
Supreme
bro.
Court judge,
The fact that you're brushing it off means you've already assumed a position.
No, I've not presumed
Yeah,
that
yeah,
position.
you're brushing
I'm
it off.
asking you for facts.
a couple
You
MPs.
didn't have to do that.
You want me
You
to
didn't have to do
ingest your
I
opinion?
want to know these victims.
You want me to ingest your opinion as if it's fact, and you ain't got any stats to back it
I
up.
don't need to suggest you.
You've just made a statement,
Professor
yeah,
so-and-so.
that all
That's
these
bullshit.
groomers were abused.
What are you
All the
groomers?
abusers were
Nah,
abused.
mate.
You
No,
made that
mate.
statement.
No,
yeah?
mate.
Do you
So I'm
believe that
saying,
Jedi?
I'm saying, prove it.
That statement's dead. You're dealing with the victim. You talk about the victim. His father's name. Where the fathers come on. How come
The
victims are
solution. It's the
victims, man?
solution, right? Doesn't matter who it is. It's the solution.
Well, it does matter.
Come on.
We
Come
agree,
on.
but that can be on both sides of
But
that
is that
fence.
both prongs and it's a pro?
You don't have to be abused to abuse someone.
Come on.
No, of course you don't.
Exactly.
No, you can't.
So-
I'm not saying you do.
You kind of did.
No, I didn't.
You kind
I
of
said
inferred
that- I
it still.
said-
You kind of inferred it.
We'll
You was
see,
defending
we'll
the
see.
paedophiles. Anyway,
You've made a,
my
you've
point
made a
is,
stand.
I've
now,
not
that's
made a
fine.
stand.
Yeah, you've
down.
made
I'm
a stand.
questioning your stand.
Hold on, wait.
You're the
You
one
don't
that
need
made
to
a
question
stand.
my
Don't
stand.
try it. You made a stand.
He's on
I
the
didn't make a
side.
stand.
You made a stand.
He's on the
You
side.
said
of
that the
victim,
abusers
not
were
the
abused.
I didn't say all of them.
You did.
I said there's.
No, you did. You said all the abusers were abused.
I didn't say all.
He's actually
my
not.
How would we know all?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna let you off the hook.
I think the abusers-
I know.
No, you don't need to
Yeah, I
do
got
that.
you.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not
gonna
doing
let you
that,
off.
Phil.
I'm gonna let you
No,
off
you're not
the
doing that,
hook.
Phil. We're
Let's
gonna
go.
look
You
at that.
fucked up. Let's move on.
There's no fuck up.
You fucked up. Let's move
There's no
on.
fuck up. There's no fuck up.
Kinda
You think
did
there's a
still.
fuck up.
Kinda did still.
You're against the paedophiles.
But
I
you're-
get it. I get it. You
right.
want to blame the paedophiles.
Right.
They're all
So,
evil people.
Is that wrong?
To blame
Is
the
that wrong to say
paedophiles?
that?
For the crime, yes.
Okay.
But not all paedophiles actually, commit the act.
So,
Do you understand
so
that? They
do I
reckon it's about 1 in
wanna-
12.
So when I catch a,
You sound like an apologist
One
for
second.
paedophiles.
When I catch a
You sound like a
paedophile,
paedophile apologist.
when I catch a paedophile,
You can't do anything. That's
am I
It's
supposed
illegal.
to, thank you. Am I supposed to go into the psychology?
Is man back in nonsense, fam?
Basically,
This is your style. This is your style, man. You're just.
you know what I'm saying? I tried to explain it. I don't.
I understand.
It's bullshit.
That weren't
What were you
premature.
saying?
What you saying?
What were you
Did you
saying?
hear what he just said?
What do you say?
He said, oh, basically, not all paedophiles, you know,
Commit
commit
paedophilic acts. That's correct.
now, this is going into the apologetics here.
This is
going
not
into
apologetics,
it
this is actually
This
a thing that came up very
This is the
recently.
new apologetics that they're pushing out there, yeah, to get us more comfortable with paedophiles. Yeah,
What?
on
Where is he getting this
Victoria,
from?
on
Brother, you
Victoria
asked the
Denbighshire.
question. What was the question?
On Victoria Denbighshire. On Victoria That was funny.
What is wrong with you, man?
My G, you know, I love you, you know. These youths, he reminds me of Hamza. He's got that same energy. You get me, yeah? Just chill out, bro. You pitting
I'm
yourself
chill,
against
you're the
me.
one who's getting
You're not-
crazy.
Alright, cool. Anyway.
Paedophile is someone who has a sexual interest in young children. It's a recognised mental disorder, and it's something that people don't choose to have. It's a condition in the same way that someone might have depression or ADHD. And a lot of people are able to manage that condition without acting on it.
You talk about it being a condition. Does that mean it's something that can be cured then?
It's something that people can certainly be helped with. Treatment, in the broadest sense, is very important. That reduces and lowers the risk that they will harm other people.
Fire for that! And that me say, fire, brimstone, and gunshot.
On Victoria Denbighshire, yeah, it's it's like at around 9 o'clock on Channel 2.
Yeah.
They put on this like news program for an hour, yeah, and it's a woman called Victoria Denbighshire. She's got on these paedophiles, yeah, and they're saying, look, I'm attracted to kids and rare,
It's about 1 in 12, though, right?
but I don't act on it, and I have no intention on acting on it. Now, the conversation was taking the lines of, should we now look at different ways at dealing with paedophiles, yeah, and working with these paedophiles, because most of these paedophiles don't want to offend, and the paedophiles that don't want to actually sexually abuse people and whatever, but they just think about it, but they won't physically do it, they may be suffering from a mental illness, and what we need to do is look into their psychology and understand them and give them a chance, because really and truly, and then we're edging into what they call trans age. Yeah, you know, we got transsexual, trans this, trans that. Now we're edging into trans age, where a man's going to tell you he cannot help the fact that he feels in his body that he's 6 years, 8 years old, 9 years old. Yeah, This is the case for apologetics. What we're talking about, we're trying to now separate the paedophiles. That I only think it, but I won't. I ain't never touched no one.
Which is true.
But this is the thing. Let's just deal with the paedophiles that are actually doing something. I don't want to hear nothing about these paedophiles. That's like when Paul talks about being gay, but he doesn't have sex with. It's like, keep it to yourself. Like, we don't need to hear about it. Like, you get me? If it's only in your head, keep it in your fucking head.
What are you suggesting?
Don't put it on the news. Don't put it out there on platform.
No help.
I'm saying don't put it out there.
Don't put
it out there on a platform.
You don't need help.
Bro, there is no help. There is no help.
Man doing Bill Clinton now. You don't need help.
If someone's attracted to kids, there's help. You know that in America when they try to cure people from being gay, and they go, I ain't gay no more, they can't cure them. That's the way they are, man.
You're telling me there is no psychology that would help these people?
We're just
going to leave them by the wayside.
What are you going to do with them? You have them.
I got a good one.
I mean, I have.
You have them. We're going to leave them. We don't want them. You can have them.
Listen, we got a solution.
It's all a bit comedy to you, obviously.
Listen, we got a solution for them in our country.
What's his paedophile
in Nigeria? We put tyres, petrol.
And burn them up. What's your solution? Oh, look at the camera. What's your solution?
Well, we have to take advice from the psychologists. We have to find out where the solution is. And they are working on it. There are shows that there has been.
How about the psychologist is the paedophile? What are we going to do?
You need a
This is not helping at all, is it? What do you want?
Freud
Your argument
is
is
the
to set light
paedophile.
to people that are paedophiles. That's what you want to do. You want to do
We
that.
don't even want to go into
Sick man Freud.
About the pedophiles, you know they try to do that for gays. You know they're saying that gay people got the same type of...
They used to try to cure gayness, yes,
cure
they
them.
did.
Has it worked?
Well, we don't do it.
Has it worked?
What do you mean, has it worked?
Has it worked?
Has it ever worked?
Has it ever worked?
I do not know.
They've studied it for years.
Yes, they have.
You know,
Yes, in the 50s and the 40s and 50s, they tried to find cures.
Did it work? It didn't work.
I don't believe so.
Why do you think this is going to work?
So what are you suggesting?
So what you want to do with the paedophiles? What you want to do with the paedophiles is do what? Study them. What do you want to do with the paedophiles?
What do you want to do?
You're the one that's making the
yes,
suggestions.
I would try to help them. I would try to help them.
How? In what way?
Why not?
I'll kill them. That's what I'll do.
You want to kill them?
How
But
are you
there's no
helping the
conversation.
paedophiles?
You want to kill them?
How are you helping the paedophiles? How are you going to help them?
By seeing if we can find a cure for that.
What do you mean? It's a bit ambiguous. What do you mean a cure for that? Do you think it's an illness?
It could be.
Do you think it's an illness?
We do not know, Jedi, do we? We don't know if it's genetic.
Why would you assume it's a genetic? It's being a murderer genetic.
We do not know.
It's being a murderer
Well,
genetic.
it's both. It's usually both.
So what should we do? Should we now offer the
There's usually
murderers
an element which is genetic
help?
and an element which is
Shall
socialised.
we offer the murderers? Should we extend this to rapists?
I don't know why you're so angry about it.
I'm not angry. Should we extend this to rapists as well?
We of course.
Yeah. So we now need to
If somebody,
study the rapists.
if somebody
see
comes
if we can
forward
cure
and
them of being
wants
a
help,
rapist.
why would you not want to do that?
This is what you call
Somebody wants to come
apologetics.
forward.
Yeah?
It's not apologetics.
It is apologetics. Yeah. The people are paedophiles. Yeah. We're now looking into psychological.
You're saying they can't come forward because you want to burn them.
Why are you coming forward as a paedophile? Burn you? Yeah. I am a father. Yeah. I don't know if you have children yourself. Do you have children?
It's irrelevant.
It's relevant to your stance.
Father's Day, baby.
It's Father's Day today, and it's relevant to your stance because we're talking about children. And I want to know: are you even in charge of a child?
It's irrelevant.
Are you in charge of? You're not, are you? You're not. Are you allowed to be?
Do you know why?
Let's leave that.
Forget
Forget that. What I'm saying is, if you're not in charge of children and you're not responsible for any children, I can understand why you've got this airy
If you're
fairy
in charge of children, you're allowed to burn.
this kind of airy fairy state of mind when it comes to paedophiles. You've turned 360 and you started apologising.
He wants to burn
paedophiles.
Who
wants to? Who wants to burn paedophiles?
This gentleman here said, in my country we burn.
And what?
What do you mean, and what?
And what?
That's it.
What's that? You're saying it like it's some form of
He
mockery.
doesn't think they should have help.
Help?
If they come forward and they say, I have these urges, right?
This is looking weird for my man.
And he's saying, we can't give them help. We can't give them help. They're paedophiles.
It's a weird call. I'm done.
What? I just got here.
It's done.
You're on your way.
It's over. Nice conversation.
This is getting, I don't know. It's getting bare like we went from dealing from the vulnerable children and why they're vulnerable, yeah, to now let's do these help groups for these paedophiles that come forward and we need to these people and I don't get it. Yeah?
He doesn't get it.
I said it's a two-pronged attack. Yeah? It's a two-pronged attack. What I said made sense. Your suggestion, yeah? Remember my suggestion was let's deal with the vulnerability. His suggestion was no, it's a two-pronged attack. It's a two-pronged attack. Let's deal with the paedophiles. Now I'm asking him what you're going to do with the paedophiles. He's getting very vague and ambiguous. Oh, we're gonna try to find the cure and study him, and I don't know if it's curable. Maybe it's just that, and you're just chatting shit. Yeah. Meanwhile, children are getting abused, and they're getting abused because they're vulnerable. Let's deal with what we can deal with, what we know. Yeah. We can help these children be less vulnerable. Yeah. That's it. Simple. Step one. Let's go on that. Let's go on helping the victims rather than concentrating on what we're gonna do with the paedophiles and some weird. Maybe. Let's take the first one though. Let's take the first one.
One at a time.
Let's take the first one.
All. How about that?
No, there's no all.
Yeah, there is all. Not in your world. You just want to burn them.
What was your step?
In this country, we
okay, my step was help the victims. Your step is what?
Yeah, help the victims. I agree with that.
Okay, and then do it all. What's the other bits then?
Well, there's three problems we have here. There's those that don't commit the crimes, and we could try and help them.
How?
We don't know. We need to see.
So why do we need to help them if they're not committing any crime?
There's no help as well.
Sorry? No, I know.
If they're not committed any crime, why are we helping them?
Because they've come forward.
For what?
Because they have these urges. They've already spoken out.
So how is that? What has that got to do with the problem that we got out there?
You don't want to deal with it, Jedi.
No,
fine. You don't want to talk about it.
We're talking about the children that are being abused. Now you've gone from the children that are being abused and grooming. This is what we were talking about. You've gone from that to let's deal with guys that come forward and say they have urges and thoughts and. So we're doing a fantasy workshop now. We're going to deal with your fantasies. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Rather than how is that helping? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
I don't want to be on this. They've come forward to say that they have a problem, and apparently the figure is 1 in 12.
Hannibal Lecter. Let's deal with Hannibal Lecter. Look after Hannibal Lecter. Forget about the people.
Not Hannibal Lecter. Not Hannibal Lecter. The guy that thinks about eating people, but that's more natural. So we've gone from the victims and the perpetrators to those that just think about it. From the victims and the perpetrators, to those that just think about it. You understand? No, but it doesn't make sense. You're dealing with minority report. He's on them thought crimes and that. You're dealing with thought crimes now.
No, it's not thought crimes. They've come out and said they want help. You want to mock it?
How?
You want to mock it? It's fine.
You're not preventing people.
You have a survey.
He's mixed it up. He definitely has. And then one about thought crimes and people that think about abusing.
It seems like you're being apologetic. It seems like you're being apologetic. I understand what you're saying.
It is.
I don't think you are though. I understand.
Judge is sitting here.
I reckon we should concentrate on the victims. On the victims. And dealing with the offenders. Yeah? But those that just think about it, I don't get it. Someone's coming forward saying, I think about doing a crime, but I don't commit it. And we're going to leave the victims of the crime and the purpose. Yeah, cool. You want help because you want to stop thinking what you're thinking. That's cool. Not you, them. They want to stop thinking what they're thinking. Yeah? They want to stop having those thoughts. Okay, cool. But we're not talking about people that are having thoughts.
I think what
we're not talking about that though.
What I've seen, and listening to some interviews, what they're saying is that this exists in society, that they are in society, and that they can't just be ignored because they're there. And we need to address that. That's what their point is.
So they want to be heard, they want a voice, and they want to have a voice. I'm a child abuser, I want a voice, I want to be recognised. Yeah? I'm not a child abuser. I'm not a child abuser. But a paedophile, by definition, is someone that is attracted to children, not necessarily someone that
commits the act.
Yeah, agree. Cool. All right, then you got the ones that look at images.
Figure, we think.
Now, those ones that look at images should be convicted, should be dealt with lawfully,
20,
because somebody is generating them images, and for you to watch them, look at the images, you're supporting that person generating the images, That's supply and demand. So that's why you should be dealt with for looking at images. You should obviously be dealt with for doing the act, because you're obviously abusing another human being, But for thinking about it, and you want help and resources because you think about it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that is a totally separate argument to the one that we've been having. Yeah, the two don't even make sense. Speaking about somebody that has a thought and doesn't act on it, then stay over there.
But that's not saying they're never going to act on it. That's the problem.
But they're making them keep those.
Man say paedophile support.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Helpline.
It actually exists, brother. It actually exists.
What's the number? What's the number?
Making like little kid dolls.
It's running off again.
Maybe they're making like little kid dolls.
Apologies,
Hello? Yeah, it's me again.
Jedi's back. The man who wants to burn paedophiles.
No, but this is the thing, yeah. Forget burning them, yeah.
Hopefully we don't. It's actually illegal.
Obviously, you can't burn them in because it's illegal. But obviously, you need.
But you would if you could.
In this country.
What do you do with someone that's got violent?
The way you said that, you sort of would if you could. Would you burn someone as paedophile?
Listen, right now, you know what I'd do right now in this age of enlightenment?
You know what? Don't say on camera.
Lock them away.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say on camera. I would just lock them up in it. You know what they do to violent people? Yeah. You know people with violent tendencies. What they used to do, give them IPP. Yeah. Which means you go to jail and you get out when we think it's okay for you to get out.
That's not going to help.
Yeah.
Is it?
That was brought. IPP was brought in for paedophiles.
And why is it not going to help?
You know,
in the interest of public protection.
Because every paedophile.
I understand you want to
changed it for violent offenders. Paedophiles weren't getting IPP no more. Yeah. It was violent offenders, robbers. So,
but you're not talking about paedophiles who actually have acted on their paedophilia.
No,
their
paedophiles who've acted on it. Hold on, paedophiles who've acted on it
go to prison.
Have gone to prison and blatantly said they're not changing.
Yeah, they can't be released. They can't be released. I'm not saying they can't be locked up, brother.
So hold on. Locking up
and they
is
got
not
their own
working.
wing.
I agree.
They got their own wing.
One, because there's a disparity in the sentence.
I agree. It doesn't work.
Where are you from originally? Are you just English? And this is getting somewhere. You're just English.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So in a village setting, yeah, when we were all like living a more low key kind of lifestyle, yeah. In the village settings, yeah. Before prisons and stuff, yeah, people that offended the community, yeah, with such heinous crimes, yeah, would be dealt with in a tribunal of their peers, yeah. Now, unfortunately,
we had courts, yeah. I mean, depends how far back you go.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's what's happening right now. Like in terms of people are not getting judged by their peers, yeah, they're getting judged by the judges, and the judges are there to represent maritime and admiralty law. Yeah, so they're not really there for us anyway. Yeah, and we know this is true. Yeah,
I accept
so
that, but
mainly what they're there to do is make money. They're there to make money. Now the prison system is a money-making system. Everybody that goes in, every prisoner that goes in, 30,000 a year minimum. Yeah. So what we're saying is we're actually perpetuating a system that is not beneficial for sorting out
we
real
know the
issues.
recidivist rate is 75%.
This is the issue, yeah? Pedophiles that go to jail and come out, yeah, are going to go back and re-offend, yeah? Majority of them do re-offend, yeah? So what we're saying is we know that prison is not working. We're going to keep storing these people in prison when we know that prison is not working, yeah? So I agree with my man about finding an alternative solution from what we are already doing, yeah? Now, he's got a style that's from his homeland saying bun them up, yeah? Next people don't want to deal with that, yeah?
I'm not against capital punishment in this case at all. At all.
Okay.
So when what I don't want is people burning people in the street, obviously.
Or without due process.
Correct.
Okay.
If you have due process.
Yeah, without due process.
I'm not against capital punishment.
I'm down with that, bro. I'm down with that.
Yes, if that
Not
works.
for thought crimes. Yeah, not
Chemical castration. Yeah.
They used that's what they actually used on homosexuals, chemical castration. In this
Did it work?
Well, this is it. Also, it sometimes doesn't work. This is the problem.
I know you might have jumped from grooming gangs.
No, I didn't want to jump from that. My position was simple. I was arguing against the demonisation of Muslims. Is what I was arguing against.
We can't try and. I know these comments have gone into paedophilia.
Yeah, we ended up back on this.
This is tier 2 paedophilia, isn't it? Because you got tier 1, you got tier 2, yeah?
2 is where it's mostly committed by, as Jedi said, white loners. They're the tier 2s, but they're the only ones that have been caught, of course. So we can't say definitely the demographics are all white.
We know it's not all. We know it's not all white people.
It's not likely to
We know there's black paedophiles. We know there's paedophiles everywhere.
But they're what we would call. I would say they're like your true paedophiles. And then the groomers are, as Jedi said, they're going
based
for the
on vulnerable people.
I totally agree. I didn't disagree with any of that.
So vulnerability has got to be the thing that, like, if we're so interested in these Muslim, Asian, because listen, the statistics. The statistics speak about Asians. Yeah. Now the identity politics pushers, they speak about Muslims. Yeah? Two different things.
But
So
even-
that allows
yeah.
somebody like Raj to sit here and be all high and mighty.
Jedi,
I
even-
guarantee you, yeah? Let's look at the statistics of religious belief.
But
yeah?
even if it
and
was,
you're going to see a very different
but
picture.
even if it was all, say, Pakistani men only, 100% Pakistani men,
Mm-hmm.
it still wouldn't change the way we police things. So to go on about it, like for Raj to say, it's Pakistanis, they've got to solve it. We don't encourage vigilantes in this country. Okay, it's down to the police. This is a social work issue, a councillor's issue, a police issue. We can't have people going up and attacking people in the street because they're Muslims or because they're Pakistanis and saying, oh, you're paedophiles. Tommy Robinson supporters say, pedo.
Put 'em,
This
get
is
'em,
disgusting, right?
Call any man a pedo
So
just because they're Muslim.
by bringing up this thing over and over again about they're Muslims, it doesn't matter that they're Muslims. In terms of the policing, it doesn't change anything. We can't go kicking in the doors of people just because they happen to be Pakistani, right? So this is why I'm against what Raj is saying. I've always said that.
I know, we know you're against that.
Okay.
I know you're against that.
I
You're
want
very
you to
clear
think
about
that.
that.
Yeah, good.
Don't
That's
think that
very important.
We're not confused about that.
No,
you know.
good. But the vulnerability issue, I'm totally agree with you. We need to deal with that. That is a big problem. Where are the parents? Why are they out on the street?
Because for me, like,
but
is
also,
that
where are the social workers?
we get a bag of stats and we start looking at the stats and then we start ignoring certain things, like what you said about the type 1 and the type 2. Yeah, if we look at this type 1 and type 2, yeah, those that are in the type 2, there's nothing that anybody else can do to really prevent what they're on, because they're only attracted to you because you're young. Yeah? That's what their attraction is, your age.
Yes.
Yeah? Whereas the other group are only attracted to your vulnerability, meaning you're an easy target.
Jedi, it's actually a very specific age as well
Yeah?
with paedophilia. They actually they have preferences. So it's like it's 10 for some children.
Regardless, man, because
and
you
it
know,
can be very young.
a big man going for a 15-year-old or 16-year-old still for me smacks of this.
It's actually,
Get me? And there's another thing in
it's
this
actually
culture,
babies
yeah.
as well.
In this culture, they do this thing of they dress up as naughty schoolgirls. Yeah, they've got something called they got something called centurions, yeah, and carry on laughing and all these kind of things, yeah, where they promote this pigtailed, blonde, bimbo, young model, barely legal. You go in the newsagents, you look at magazines at the top, barely legal, and all this, yeah. They're pushing the size 0, and they're pushing all these kind of things. To be honest, yeah, I feel like society in general is actually pushing the paedophile agenda. Yeah. So I'm with Tommy Robinson on that. If he was not just focused on a small group, I agree. The over-sexuality of people in general, let alone the young, is ridiculous.
But Tommy's targeting their race and their creed. I'm saying we should be targeting the authorities because they're the people who are not doing anything about it.
Fuck the
They're the
authorities.
people who
I think
facilitate
it's
it.
closer to
No,
home,
they
Tommy.
are Jedi. They're facilitating
They are.
it.
They are.
They're responsible.
Closer to home,
But we know.
Tommy needs to-
But this is the thing, yeah. So now we're looking at the facilitators, and the facilitators
Police,
now the
social
police,
workers,
social workers.
counsellors.
Now let's look at the majority of police, social workers, and counsellors. These stats are available, yeah. Now I don't have the facts, but I will believe that it's going to be a majority of white people in these jobs. When it comes to the police force, it is definitely. We know this.
But what matters is not their skin colour, but the fact that they're committing a crime by facilitating this.
I'll tell you how it matters, because when you go back to your community, yeah, and you're worried about the little white girls, because they're all writing it on the comments, you know. Oh, these white girls are being targeted, these white girls are rare. So we're saying, look, you're interested in the white side of things, yeah? And you're within your rights to do that. So then, what you need to do is turn inwards and look at your white brothers who are filling these positions. Yeah, appeal to them. Appeal to your brethren. Yeah, your fellow Englishmen. Yeah, English Defence League. Appeal to your fellow Englishmen that are holding these positions of power. Yeah, and deal with it in that way, rather than trying to just focus. Because what you're doing, yeah, is you're actually giving a safe haven to the worst paedophiles. You're creating a smokescreen. If we get caught up in this. This sensationalism and propaganda, if we get caught up in it and we start thinking, wow, all these Muslims, they're fucking paedophiles, they're everywhere. 27 cases over there and 80 cases over there. We're gonna forget about the institutional.
It's about who's committing the crimes,
paedophiles.
Jedi. Who is committing the crimes?
The social workers, the police force, the judges, the magistrates, all these people, the politicians.
These are the people we need to target.
These are the people. You want to deal with your queen, yeah? Your queen has got what do you call it? Your queen has got arrest warrants out for her, yeah, for missing children. You understand? This is a fact. This is a fact. Yeah? The Queen has got arrest warrants placed out for her for missing children.
Don't do eyebrows.
I'm anti-monarchy, but that sounds a bit conspiracy theory for me.
You may think it's you may think it's conspiracy theory, but for me, conspiracy theory means that there's a theory about people conspiring to do something. So yeah, conspiracy theory. Like you can't rubbish anything by calling it conspiracy theory. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you're a fan of
but you know what I mean.
things without the stats or facts.
Oh, come on.
So is this
Let's be
right?
clear on that. I've got to show you
Something
stats
right?
that people that are abusers are abused.
He's not attacking. I'm not
That's
attacking.
self-evident.
Fam.
It should be
But
self-evident.
I'll
be back next week.
Every time I go at pedophiles,
I'll be back next week on Jedi's arse.
Counter to say.
With some
I don't get
stats.
it.
Yeah, that's
what I say. You're blending the argument a bit. You're talking about type 2.
No, but he don't mind it being.
But then the grooming gang's type 1. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're talking about paedophiles that have been abused, yeah, like I think that's more type. They've got mental issues. Probably, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the type 2. But when you talk about the grooming gangs, the grooming gangs, the people that you see, they ain't been abused. When they, you know what I'm saying?
Grooming gangs, paedophile sex ring, same thing. Let's get that
Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
One is just a European term, and one is what they're trying to push on.
But you're not doing it, brother, are you? You're not
Muslim.
You and I are not doing it, brother, right?
No, it's the same. It's the same. The difference is that the grooming gangs don't mind if you're a child or not.
Yeah, it's vulnerable.
But the paedophiles only want you to be a child. You get me?
Okay. So when you're talking about the psychology about them being abused when they was younger, that's more for the paedophiles.
You don't have to be a youth.
There's a reason why people do things, right? There's a reason, and the way they're raised will affect what they do.
Okay, but the
That's
people
my
that have
point.
got grooming gangs.
You're not doing it, and I'm not doing it for a reason. Because we're raised a certain way.
Yeah, but the grooming gangs, yeah.
Yo, split up.
What happened there? Who is that? I don't know. I think they're on him. On him? You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is he drunk? It's not Brandon again, is it?
That's that guy.
Where's the white lady? It's not the white lady, is it? No. Okay. We've had one arrest this morning already. Oh. Oh, Jed, I don't feel... Big man umbrella. That's him.
Who's the one that attacked who?
I think so, yeah.
I told him to let him go home, fam.
Yeah. We should have went from then.
These don't listen, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah? Huh? You running? What you not running for?
Sorry, no.
What you not running for, man? Have it, man. Yeah? I wonder if anyone wants to be real and say what happened. Oh, this is a funny thing.
That was a couple of vulnerable people there fighting each other.
Gang. No violence in the park.
Sorry about moving the thing.
Where was
No, you're not really.
Oh, is it yours, brother?
Yeah.
Good. I didn't want it lost.
Yeah. I don't want to fuck up his thing. I don't have his focus down there. I didn't want to beat him up, man. Where's my man gone? The other one.
Weapon.
Bro, is that how man fights, though? Tell me. I beg you, tell me that's not how man fights.
I never know.
I beg man, tell me that's not how man goes.